I'm Sam, and this is Revolutionary News Update with Ryan, Sam, and Kevin. Thanks for tuning in. Today we will focus on the French Revolution. Over to you, Ryan, for an update on the French government.
Thank you, Sam. Before the revolution existed the old regime. It was broken up into three estates. First was the clergy, second was the nobles, third was the peasants and what is now the upper middle class. Its government consisted of the Estates General. All three estates would meet and discuss France's problems. All estates got one vote. The third estate was not happy with the way things were. Despite being the largest of the estates, it only got one vote and would be constantly outvoted on anything that would hurt the nobles or the clergy. They were supporting the entire country by being taxed, and as a result, starvation and poverty ran rampant in the streets. Much of the third estate was literate and read the works of philosophers, which suggested the idea of the king's power coming from the people, not God. So they decided to do something. All across France, riots broke out and the French Revolution began. People seized control of the entire government. After seizing control, the newly established National Assembly tried to create a new limited monarchy. In order to preserve their previously violated rights, the members of the National Assembly wrote the Declaration of the Rights of Man and Citizen. This document abolished the feudal system and the tax advantages of the clergy and nobles. The Declaration guaranteed rights to all citizens: liberty, property, security, and resistance to oppression. But they made a huge mistake. The National Assembly took church lands and started to appoint church officials, which made the people extremely angry. So, in response, they abolished the National Assembly and created the Legislative Assembly. Unfortunately, this was a weak government, and as a result, splits began to appear in the political world. You had the radicals, who wanted change, the liberals, who liked change, and the moderates, who were okay with anything as long as it resulted in a stable government, and the conservatives, who didn't want change. This government wasn't working, so a new government, the National Convention, was established. And now to Sam.
The National Convention was based around a democracy, and as a result, they saw no need for a monarch, so they executed Louis XVI. With the end of the monarchy, the revolution became more radical. A group led by Robespierre, called the Jacobins, took control. They established a dictatorship in which they executed any rebel or supporter of the crown. This era was known as the Reign of Terror. July 28, 1794. The French wanted change and badly. Robespierre was a key component to the bloody Reign of Terror. He was put on trial and sentenced to death. Citizens from all over gathered together in this gallery cheering for the execution of Robespierre. Once executed, crowds started cheering non-stop in celebration. Drinking beer and dancing. This led to the start of a new government, the Directory. And back to Ryan.
Done. Thank you, Sam. The Directory consisted of 5 presidents and 2 houses, but this weak government was eventually overthrown by Napoleon Bonaparte, the current ruler of France. Now to Kevin on location.
And now into more news about Louis and Marie. After the monarchy was originally dethroned, they stayed under the radar for a time before trying to flee to Austria on June 20th, 1791. Unfortunately, they were stopped at the border when a guard recognized them, and the people became extremely angry. They saw this as their monarchs betraying them, and the people threw the royal family in jail on August 10th, 1792, ending the monarchy. Louis was placed on trial for treason, found guilty, and executed on January 21st, 1793. Marie was not executed until October 16th of the same year. Now back to Sam in the studio.
The French Revolution all started with riots, the first riot being the storming of Bastille in Paris. On July 14, 1789, a mob of angry Parisians stormed the Bastille, a prison and weapons depot that was a symbol of the oppression of the Third Estate. There they found weapons and ammunition to combat the French army. Because they had a good reason to fight, they managed to take over Paris. All throughout the French countryside, a cry for revolution was heard and answered, and similar uprisings occurred. And here's a clip from the riots. For Revolutionary News.
I'm Ryan.
I'm Sam.
And I'm Kevin, signing off for Revolutionary News.
Alright, Miss Quallen.
What are you doing?
Recording!
So record.
I'm recording right now!
Go.
Leave! I'm gonna laugh!
After the monarchy was original, yeah, I have to keep looking up.
It's good.
Don't do that. Okay.
You don't have to look at the camera, just look at this.
Okay.
Wait, let me do that one again. I didn't get enough. Anything done.
Oh!
Did you move the whole camera? Oh, come on.
Go.
And I'm Kevin. Sorry.
Go.
Alright.
And now back to Orion.
Stop looking at me. Where?
Alright, go.
Stop. Okay. We're not doing this. I'll do another one.
Just go. Okay. It's still recording. Go.
Alright, I'll do another one.
Good? Okay.
Should it go like that?
If you want to, I mean,
I don't
it's
care.
your show.
Our show.
It's our show. But, you know. This is Ryan.
It's I'm Ryan.
I'm Ryan. I said I am Ryan. I said this is Ryan. It's like,
This is Ryan. I'm Kevin. No,
Oh.
wait. And I'm Kevin. Signed. No. We're not doing that. We're not doing that.
Go.
No. Okay.
Hi, I'm Sam and this is Revolution. You gotta go. You are annoying. You're leaving. You are freaking leaving.